One of the hardest keys to play in tune in third position is E flat major. Why? Because it has three flats, and flats are not necessarily the most friendliest notes to play on the violin, since our open strings are G, D, A, and E. In E flat major in third position, we have an E flat, an A flat, and a B flat. In this video, discover how to play an E flat major scale and arpeggio in third position on the violin in tune. Hi, I'm violinist Heather Kaye. I work with dedicated adult violinists who want to develop impeccable technique and to play with gorgeous tone. As I mentioned earlier in this video, E flat major is not the friendliest key on the violin. So what we can do is listen to the notes and anchor on to those notes that are super sparkly and friendly in the key of E flat major. You can check out my video how to play flat keys in tune in the upper right hand corner to discover more on playing in tune in flat key signatures. So in the key of E flat major, we have a B flat, E flat, and A flat. If we think about what notes are our sparkly notes, what note is going to resonate with our open strings, and that is D. So we really want to listen to our Ds. Every D that we play in this 2-octave major scale, that it's super in tune, ringing, and sparkling. The other note that's going to resonate very well is G. It's going to resonate our open G string, and every time we play a G, we want that to be sparkly as well. So in third position, E flat major starts with third finger on the G string, and on the G string we have a whole step between E flat and F between our third and fourth fingers. So I'm going to walk you through string by string how we play an E flat major scale. A great way to check to make sure that you're in tune right from the get-go is to check your second finger on the G string with open D. And from there, we'll go ahead and start on our E flat, which is our third finger. It's a half step away from D, which means your 2 and 3 are going to touch. So we have E flat, F, G. And you can check that G with open G. Make sure it's in tune. Then we have A flat, B flat, C, D. Check it with your open D, and then E flat. So that's our first octave. I'm going to go ahead and show you from the other angle. So here we have E flat, you see 2 and 3 touching, F, G, A flat, so 1 and 2 touches, B flat, C, D, E flat. So that's our first octave. I'll continue on from this angle so you can see E flat, F, G, again really nice and sparkly. You can hear the violin resonate just by playing the G if it's super in tune, or you can go ahead and play your open G and check it out. Okay, so the other reason this key is not very friendly in third position is because we have to reach back for our 1 for the A flat. B flat, C, D. Again, listen for that D, that it's super in tune. And then to E flat. So in order to play this in third position, we do have an extended 4. So we're going from a regular 4 here to an extended 4. So you can see that in that angle, regular 4 to an extended 4. And that will give us our final E flat in this 2-octave scale. So you can see from here, we are on our E flat extended 4. We're going to come to a regular 4 for that D. So all we do is move the finger, extended 4 for E flat, and then we curl our finger a little bit more to get that D, and then we're going to come to the C, B flat, A flat, G, nice ringing G, F, E flat, and then D. Really listen for that ring. So we have a nice sparkly note, and then C, B flat, A flat, G. Listen for the ring. F, E flat, I'll go ahead and play the D because it sounds like we're resolving to the E flat. So D in the key of E flat is our leading tone. It's the 7th degree of the scale. And when we play that D in the key of E flat major, it leaves us this suspended feeling of wanting to resolve to E flat. So that's the scale, 2-octave scale in 3rd position, E flat major. And let's go ahead and talk about the arpeggio. So when we build arpeggios from a major scale, we're taking our 1st, 3rd, and 5th degrees, or notes of the scale. So in this case, in E flat major, our 1st note is E flat, our 3rd is G, and our 5th note is B flat. So that's building a nice triad, or 3 notes. Okay, so it's good to play just every note, E flat, G, B flat, that's possible in this 2-octave E flat major arpeggio in 3rd position. When we go for that E flat, it's going to be an extended 4. You want to hold your 2 down as you go for that. We always want to hold our fingers down as much as possible. Okay, so once you have that, the E flat, G, and B flat, then you can go ahead and have fun playing your arpeggios like this. Listen for your intonation. If you hear anything out of tune, go ahead and stop and start from the note before so you can check and get it really locked in. So I'll do this last octave. It's also great to practice these scales and arpeggios with a drone. I would suggest a cello drone. And you can find cello drones on YouTube, some great videos. And I would practice it with a drone of E flat, with a drone of G, and also with a drone of B flat. That way you can check every pitch in that arpeggio that it's super in tune. It'll help you so you don't listen in one line linearly, but that you listen in different floors. So as you are playing the G, you can hear the E flat and how it resonates and how the G resonates with that E flat, or how that G resonates with the B flat. Have fun playing and practicing the E flat major scale and arpeggio. If you would like to see these notes on the page with some other wonderful exercises, playing broken thirds and broken fourths, then you may love to download my ebook of E flat major, minor scales and arpeggios in 3rd position. I'll see you in the next video where we'll be discussing E flat minor, which is even harder to play in 3rd position on the violin. I'll see you there.